Relying on natural resources has always been the best choice, while combining them with the smartest technology took the world even a step forward. This is exactly how biocrystal was discovered, using the most reliable and precise heritage of nature, crystals, without which the world would be deprived. Biocrystal, the latest scientific achievement, is made to improve the quality of life by renewing the energy through its active impact. Biocrystal affects the basic parts of users' organism, cells, by supporting them to perform the basic life functions. As the smallest but crucial parts of any living organism, cells demand optimal conditions while receiving useful and rejecting the harmful substances, which is operated by their own natural vibration. This is where biocrystal found its role. It enables the cells to produce the optimum vibration and provide proper metabolic functions, which consequently protect from harmful external factors or decrease their influence. The scientific clinical study showed that biocrystal impacts the user by raising bodily energy while simultaneously working in a calming and relaxing way, lessening the stress state by measuring various physiological parameters. Values for parameters such as faster skin conductance and a lower heart rate implies a biocrystal user to be more relaxed and tranquilized than one not using it. On the other hand, a scientific study showed a higher muscle tension, respiration frequency, and respiration depth, which points higher concentration and body energy at biocrystal users. The main benefit of using biocrystal is that its active impact doesn't require any effort from the user, but to use the product enriched with powerful crystals composite. Usage of products enriched with biocrystal leads to proper cell function, faster energy recovery, better functional state of the whole organism, improvement of immune system and general health condition. A research conducted by a specialist of internal medicine has proven that all biocrystal users experience positive changes in their functional state of the organism, bringing them to an average improvement of 34.6%. The changes are noticeable and measured with a precise device only 10 minutes after the beginning of its use. Besides all the researches and study, nothing is as important as the feedback from our customers. Our in-house questionnaire done at the relevant samples showed that 53% of respondents measured better body circulation, 76% of users sleep better, 87% of users recommend the product. Effectiveness of biocrystal technology is not only justified with exclusively positive impact this scientific achievement has on all living organisms, but also with impossibility of existence of a modern world without relying on numerous forms of
I always pride myself on starting on time and finishing on time. So I want you guys to stay with me for the next half hour or so, and I promise you, you're going to find some very, very valuable information on what I'm going to share with you this evening. First of all, I got involved with Sleepm just a little over a year and a half ago. Came here originally only looking for a mattress and a couple of pillows, not even knowing that there was any kind of a financial opportunity here. Wasn't looking for anything. And the reality is I had been doing absolutely nothing for the year prior to that. And I thought this presentation was in Chinese, so let me get up a different PowerPoint. This is not the one I'm looking for. One moment here. Okay. Like I say, I wasn't really looking for anything, guys. And I still got the wrong presentation. I need to delete out everything I'm not using here. One moment here. Okay, we'll press on with this. Anyway, I wasn't really looking for anything. I was looking for mattress and a couple pillows. And lo and behold, um, I had been having sleep issues. Is there anyone on here tonight who have been experiencing sleep issues? I had been I went through a major car accident, and when I go to bed at night, it would take me a very long time to fall asleep. And when I did fall asleep, I would only sleep for a couple hours. Then I'd have to get up. I'd have to sit upright in a chair and then go back to bed. That was my story, and that was my life for 3 whole years. And then all of a sudden, I was fortunate enough to run across someone who shared with me the Sleepm opportunity. I came down here on a Saturday morning, tried the products, and the rest is history. Um, had no idea there was a business opportunity, but knowing that there was a business opportunity and the product worked for me, all I've been doing over the past year and a half is simply sharing my story. Now, Sleepm is coming up on 5 years old, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming up on 5 years old. Our president of our company is Mr. Eric Sternberg. He's based out of Toronto, Canada. Miss Emma, he is our CEO, and then our vice president is Oliver Thang, and Dr. Sheila McKenzie is our wellness consultant. So is Dr. Parker. Dr. Drake is our sleep consultant, and then Dr. Tong, who is a medical consultant. What we want to do is that we want to talk about our biocrystal products. We have something very, very special here because all of our products comes with 16 crystals to include gold and silver. And along with that comes a health benefit. So I will go through each one of these products and I'll expand on it for a moment, but biocrystals are a big, big deal. Now, I personally, previously, I never believed in biocrystal. I used to think it was sort of like hocus pocus. And I remember my wife used to go see a naturopathic doctor and she was being treated with crystals. So we would have about an hour drive over to see Dr. Tanya. And every time I drove my wife down there, I would just kind of joke around. I said, what crystal is Dr. Tanya going to use on you today? And I just sort of laugh and joke around, but that's the way it was, and I just really, really didn't understand until after my own experience with the biocrystal. Now, we specialize in sleep. We specialize in sleep. How many of us here tonight, we feel as though getting a proper night's sleep is very, very important. It's very important for you to get 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep every single night. After my accident, I always wondered why in the world was it taking me so long to recover? And it had to do with the amount of sleep that I was getting. When you're getting proper sleep, what's going to happen is going to give your body a chance to repair itself. So important. I experienced it firsthand. And as I talk with different people who are experiencing sleep issues, they all will agree with this. Let's talk about sleep deprivation here. A lot of people are experiencing not getting proper sleep. I was just on the phone with someone earlier and they told me their entire life they have been having insomnia issues. They've been having issues sleeping their entire life. So sleeping is a big, big deal. And if you're not getting it, you're gonna really, really find yourself irritable. It's gonna affect your personal performance. It's gonna affect every aspect about you. I've seen that over and over with people. It can lead to serious health problems, such as high blood pressure, weight gain, the risk for diabetes, low sex drive, risk of heart disease, and the list goes on and on, guys. What about the number of traffic fatalities? Every single year, that comes about by folks not getting enough sleep. Every single one of us on this Zoom tonight probably can think of someone who has fallen asleep behind the wheel of their automobile, if not yourself. A lot of reasons why people don't get enough sleep. Some people have their phone by their bed all night long with alerts going off constantly. But in my case, it was a bad or old mattress. See, a lot of times it's just a bad mattress and people don't even realize it. How many of you know someone who complain about neck pain or back pain? One thing that I complained about for 3 to 4 years was lower back pain. I was experiencing lower back pain, and in actuality, it boiled down to the mattress that I was sleeping on. It had nothing to do with me going to see a chiropractor and getting an adjustment. Once I replaced the mattress, the back pain went away, and eventually the neck pain went away also. So, according to the National Sleep Foundation, you should change your mattress about every 9 to 10 years. I've been doing this just over a year and a half, and what I see is that I hear the number all over the spectrum. I have had people share with me, they say, Al, I haven't changed my mattress in 25 years. I want you to imagine a mattress you're sleeping on that you haven't changed in 25 years. See, inside your mattress tends to collect dust. And inside your mattress lives a tiny little creature called a dust mite. And that dust mite will create problems for you. You're going to have allergies. You're going to have watery eyes. You're going to be coughing. You're going to have a sinus issue. And the list goes on and on. But you have to change your mattress on a regular basis. You and I, with an 8-hour proper sleep, you're going to spend a third of your life in bed. If you're 60 plus years old like I am, I have already spent 1/3 of my life in bed. So if I'm going to cut costs on a mattress, I would not cut costs. If I'm going to cut costs on a piece of furniture, rather, I would not cut costs on the mattress, because the mattress is where I would spend the bulk of my time. We only carry 5 products here, the mattress being our anchor product. And the mattress vary in prices. King size mattress would run about $4,300. Queen size mattress, $3,950. And the queen seem to be the most popular size that we have. But keep in mind, all of our mattresses have the 16 crystals and the gold and silver. So we say, what makes this mattress so special? What makes it different than everything else out there? First of all, it has to do with the technology that goes inside the mattress. Inside our mattress, we have what we call the cool gel memory foam. This was something that was created by NASA, back in the 70s, because it helped improve the cushioning in case there was a crash. It would help protect the astronaut. We also have the biocrystal mixture. This is what we refer to as our secret sauce, so to speak. We also have the microcoils inside that help release joint pressure. We have the activated carbon. Carbon helps eliminate odors and also gather negative ions that promote blood circulation. I want you to imagine, guys, just laying down at night to get a good night rest, and it's improving your circulation at the same time. How many of you know someone who has circulation issues? If you know someone who is a diabetic, chances are they have circulation issues. We also have the Tide Natural Latex inside our mattress. The latex comes from the rubber tree. The latex makes this mattress mildew resistant, and it also makes it dust mite resistant. And then we have the independent coils. The independent coils will will make this mattress have less motion. That's the word I'm trying to get out. So if you have a partner in bed with you, and that person tend to toss and turn a lot, you're not gonna feel the movement as much. So this is one of the things that make this mattress very, very special. Because keep in mind too, guys and girls, it's a wellness mattress. It's not just a regular old mattress. It's a wellness mattress. And if you compare prices out there, we are very well competitively priced to what's in the marketplace. Another item that we carry is the foam mattress topper. Some of you may say, but darn it, I just changed my mattress. I don't need to change my mattress just yet. If you don't need to change your mattress, it's okay. We have the foam mattress topper because we still want you to experience the biocrystal. The topper goes right over top of your existing mattress, and you still experience the same thing that the mattress is given, except the mattress have a lot better support to it. But if you feel as though the mattress that you have is still good, you can put the foam topper right over top of that mattress. So how much is the topper? The topper for queen size, the topper is priced at $1,990. For king size, is priced at $2,300. So again, it's very well priced. And this is a hot selling item. We sell an awful lot of these toppers. The other products that we offer 4 different types of pillows, 4 different types. So no matter how tall you are, no matter what your weight may be, you will find a pillow that's right for you. All of our pillows are designed to support the cervical vertebrae. It helps keep the cervical area in alignment with the spine when you lie. And it doesn't matter whether you are a side sleeper or back sleeper, these pillows will give you a tremendous amount of support. I want you to look here at this photo. The photo at the bottom here, this is the exact alignment that your spine should be when you're lying on your side. That's what our pillows are designed to do. If you're sleeping on a pillow that depicts number 1 or number 2, you're gonna have some terrible problems down the road. So I encourage you, you got $770, all of our pillows priced the same, but it's not a big price if it's gonna keep your spine in alignment and eliminate you from having certain problems down the road. It's a big, big plus. Another thing that our pillow is designed to do is the pillow helps support the weight of your head. Your head weighs a lot. And if you don't have proper support when you're lying down, that's going to create a strain on that cervical area, and you will have problems down the road. This is what it looks like if you are a back sleeper. This is the proper alignment that your cervical area should be in when you're lying flat on your back. This particular pillow that we're showing here, this is the butterfly pillow. I'm trying to get it out of my mouth. The butterfly pillow. This is the butterfly pillow. So what this pillow does, it has a number of massage buttons in it. So when you rub your hand across, it has sort of a rough type of feel to it. But when you're laying on that pillow, you don't feel that whatsoever. It also has a magnetic function because this pillow has magnets inside it also. It also has an extra layer of foam on the back side so you can unzip it and you can remove a layer of foam if you felt as though the pillow was too high for you. Because some people like sleeping on firm pillows, some people like sleeping on soft pillows. So again, the pillow is very versatile and it can adjust and fit everyone. We are attracting a lot of people over here to Sleepm. We have chiropractors, we have doctors, we have MDs, we have naturopathic doctors, we have holistic doctors, PhD, you name it. They're all saying the same thing about our product, about how amazing our products are. And I know all of you, you probably said, Maxine, but what can it do for me? You're probably thinking about a specific issue that you may have. But my word to everyone is that everyone's body is different. What may work for someone in a month, it may take someone else several months for it to work for them. So, bottom line, but you will experience something. And what I advise everyone to do, always check out our clinical and scientific studies on our product. All of our products have, the research has been done, and we've done clinical and scientific studies, and you will be absolutely amazed. I only can give my own personal account on what the product has done for me, which leads us into the eye mask. The eye mask is registered with the FDA as a medical device. This eye mask also is good for headaches. This eye mask is good. It will help you sleep better. I traveled to the UK over the holiday break. On the plane, I used this eye mask when I'm sleeping on the plane. I had a 12-hour flight between Seattle and Paris. So I put that eye mask on. I slept so well on the airplane. It was just absolutely amazing. But this eye mask really, really helped. I experienced a detached retina also. And this detached retina I experienced about a year before I found out about Sleepm. Went to the emergency room on a Saturday and had my retina reattached by use of laser. When I had that problem corrected, it actually created another problem for me. And the problem was my right eye became very sensitive to light. Indoors, I had to wear dark sunglasses. Outdoors in the sunlight, it was even worse. Also experienced my eye being very irritated and it would go in and out of focus. Very difficult, if at all, able to drive at night like that. So I had come to a realization that maybe this was something I just simply had to live with. When I came here, my expectations when I heard of this eye mask, my expectations of the mask, I didn't have high expectations at all. The only thing I was thinking, my wife loved to read at night. So all I wanted to do when I saw that mask, I'm saying, wow, this is perfect. It would block out the light at night while my wife is up reading. So I was so happy to get home with this mask, to put it on, to block out the light. Several months down the road, one day, we're in the car headed off somewhere, and I said, darn it, I forgot my sunglasses. That's when I realized I no longer needed the sunglasses anymore, that I was driving just fine without my sunglasses. My eyes were not irritated anymore. And from that point on, I tossed the sunglasses and I haven't had to use them again, all because of this biocrystal mask. And again, that's my story. We have hot and cold compress with this. I have never used the USB cable and warmed up that mask. I have never used the cold pad with this. I have only used this with the biocrystal pad, and it has worked tremendously well for me. So I'm happy as can be with it that way. Other, let's back up. The eye mask, let me give you a price on that. The eye mask comes in a set of two. You get two eye masks for $795. It's sold in a pair. And it's highly efficient. It's more of an accessory type item, whereby when you travel here and there, you can take it with you. You can drape it over your lap when you're sitting at home working on the computer. You can lay it in your bed and lay on top of it. You can lay it in your car seat, sit on it when you're driving here and there. Helps with circulation. It helps you sleep better. It gives you energy also. Very, very good product. That product is priced at $580 for that particular product. It's about the size of I'm looking to see if I got one laying around, but it's about the size of a regular pillowcase. The size of a regular pillowcase. And, it's just, flat and, so it's just the way we see there, but I know looking there, you probably wouldn't understand. This is actually the biocrystal pad right here. And you can see probably the size of a pillow, and then it comes with a blue covering on it. This is what it looks like outside of the blue covering. But then, and these little dark spots in here, these are the crystals. And again, we sell an awful lot of these. Since I got it out, I might as well use it while I finish the presentation. Let me get energized so when we get to the money part of this presentation. I shared with you earlier, all of our products comes with 16 crystals to include gold and silver. And along with that comes a health benefit. I'm just gonna zoom this in a bit so you can really see this. When you look up here on the upper left, amethyst, for example. Amethyst has been known to help people with brain cancer, diarrhea, eye nerves, headaches, hepatitis, liver inflammation, just to name a few. And when you look at others here, jasper, for example, jasper helps eliminate toxins, decreases body odor, helps with your immune system and your urinary system. So each one of these stones has a health benefit tied to it. And I kind of joke about this sometimes. Every time somebody complains about the price of the product, I say, well, the price of gold and silver has gone up. So this is an amazing product. Now, when you look at these stones and, when you're in their raw form like this, I didn't have people tell me, said, well, Al, why can't I just go and buy these crystals and throw it underneath my mattress? No, it doesn't. It won't work that way. It absolutely won't. We have a team of doctors and scientists who collaborate on this. And what they did is they come up with what we call a biocrystal mixture. In other words, only the formulators know what mixture of what goes into this. We take those 16 crystals to include the gold and silver, and it's grinded up in a special way, almost to the point where it's a powdery type effect. And then the doctors and the scientists who work on this, they decide what amount goes into each product. And it works absolutely incredible because I gotten such great feedback. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, there is a biocrystal boom going on right now as we speak. And the reason I say there's a biocrystal boom going on, I can go one step further and say there's a crusade going on. And the reason I know that to be true, The Toronto office and the Los Angeles location was shut down for a year and a half. And during the lockdown, we grew by $34 million. What an amazing success story that is. Because I'm sure every single one of you on this Zoom tonight, you probably can think of a business that did not survive the pandemic. They shut down and never ever reopened their business. But we were different. Absolutely amazing. Again, we got testimonials coming in from professional athletes. We have testimonials coming in from doctors, naturopaths, PhDs. We have just a host of testimonials coming in. But again, like I always say, try the product yourself and then you will know what we're really talking about. And you would feel so good about it because I truly believe your story will inspire someone else to try our product. Another good thing here is that our mattress is ranked as one of the top 3 mattresses in Canada. Now, I'm sure there's probably thousands and thousands of brand mattresses in Canada. But to be ranked among the top 3, I boil it down to 2 words, and that is customer satisfaction. If your customers are satisfied with your product, they will let you know. And if they're not satisfied, they will let you know also. Also here, our company is a company with credibility. When I say we have credibility, we have impeccable credibility here. It's absolutely amazing. Every year, we compete against more than 3,000 outstanding companies from 22 countries for what we call the Stevie Awards. And Sleepm has captured a number of those awards from 2019 all the way up to 2022. We've gotten award after award after award. Another thing that's notable here is that, just zooming this in so you can see it better, we are endorsed by the World Organization of Natural Medicine. If you Google that organization, you will see that this is a very prestigious organization, and they will not put their stamp of approval on just any old product. This is the type of credibility that you can take out there and share among your family and friends, because I know your credibility means everything to you. And I feel the same way too. If I'm going to go out and promote something, I have to make sure it's not something that's going to come back on me. And I'm sure all of you feel the same way. But look at the credibility that we have here. When we look here, American Business Awards, Entrepreneur, zoom in for a little, Entrepreneur of the Year for Consumer Products and Durables. See down here, also Best New Product and Service of the Year for Health Pharmaceuticals. So again, award after award we have gotten here. You know, when we look here, Best New Product and Service of the Year, and the list goes on and on. American Business Awards. You know, this is an absolutely amazing company. And I tell you what, guys, I couldn't be more proud to go out and represent a company of this caliber. Makes my job that much easier. Now, we will compensate whatever product you need, and that's that. You don't want to ever refer anyone, that's fine. But for those of you who decide you want to refer someone, we will reward you tremendously. Now, before we get into compensation plan, always like to throw out a disclaimer. And that disclaimer is this: I cannot guarantee you a specific amount of income. I cannot guarantee that. And how much you earn is indirectly related to the amount of effort you're willing to put into your business. Because this is a business and it is a big, big business. So let's jump right into this. So when we look here, first of all, there is no sign-up fee. Purchase any product you like, and now you are a distributor. Any product you like. It doesn't matter the price point. It can be a $580 biocrystal pad, or it could be a $9,300 luxury mattress. Doesn't matter. But the reality is that there's no sign-up fee here. There's no monthly auto ship. How many of you love the idea of knowing that you don't have to pay something in month after month after month? And then there's no inventory here. There's no renewals here. There's no time limits on accomplishing certain things. There's no quotas here. And there's no flushing out of volume, which means that we're not going to reset your account at zero every single week. We're not going to do that. We will also pay you daily. Whenever there's commission in your back office, you can withdraw that commission every single day. Also, you have an opportunity to become a shareholder. Now, I'm not implying that we are a publicly traded company, because we are not a publicly traded company. All I'm saying is that when you spend more than $6,000, you're now considered a VIP. Doesn't matter whether you're a distributor or customer. And what's going to happen is that we would take 5% of the company's gross revenue, and then it's set aside and it's divvied up among those people who are VIPs. And so once a year, for 10 consecutive years, you would receive a check from the company. Absolutely amazing. Also, this is a global business opportunity. I'm sure a lot of you have family and relations outside the USA. So you can offer our products to anyone, anywhere, pretty much in the world right now. Okay, let's talk about this for a moment. There's actually 4 different ways that you can get paid here. And I'm gonna go through this quickly, but I'm sure you guys will see that there's money to be made here. I want you to look at this as a pie. In this pie, the entire pie pays $1,720. There's 8 slices in this pie, and each slice is valued at $215. The example we're going to use tonight is a king mattress. King mattress costs about $4,300, and we're going to pay back $215 every time that mattress is sold, or every time someone just simply replace a mattress in their home. Now, when you buy the first product, that's going to give you a distributor ID number. So now you're going to use the ID number of the person who referred you here tonight to get registered. So the first product that you purchase, it's going to be bought using the ID number of the person who invited you here. Okay? So now you're a distributor. To become a 1-star, all you have to do is sell 1 product underneath you. 1. And now you're considered a 1-star. So what we do, reaching for something here, what we do is that we use individual invoices for each product that's sold. So if someone bought a pillow, that's one invoice. So let's say you bought a pillow to the person who referred you here tonight. Then that's considered one invoice. Okay. You are 1-star. So look at that. Let's say your next door neighbor wanted to buy a mattress. So you turn around and you sell your next door neighbor a king mattress for $4,300. Now Sleepm is going to reward you with $215. $215. And it doesn't matter whether that person bought it from you or whether they bought it from themselves. You would still earn $215. Because remember, every sale that's direct to you is considered level 1. So now let's say your neighbor went out and got their sister to replace her mattress. Well, the neighbor gets $215 and you earn $215. That $215 is paid through 8 generations. 215, 215, 215, 215. Look at that. To become a 2-star, all it is with your own ID number, get 2 sales, 2 separate invoices. It don't necessarily have to be 2 separate people, 2 separate invoices. So now let's say you personally sold a king mattress. You would earn 2 times $215 and everything else remains the same. The $215 on levels 2 through 8 is the same. Now, to become a 3-star, all you need is 10 group sales. 10 sales within your entire organization, not you personally selling, 10 different items. And then 4-star is 20 group sales, 5 stars, 50. And you see it goes on and on. We cover the ranks and stuff in our training. But my whole point is when you get to 6-star, I want you to imagine being a 6-star. If someone replaced their mattress on your first level, you would earn $1,360. $1,290 plus a $70 infinity bonus. The $70 is paid through infinity, no matter how deep they are. You could have 100 people fall 1,000 levels down below you, and you're looking at potentially earning 100 times $70. Is that good or great? That's absolutely amazing. And you can see here, when you become a 7-star, you're going to pick up an extra $60, an infinity bonus. And when you become international director, you're now earning $180 through an unlimited level. 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180. This is a networker's dream. This program, absolutely amazing. Look at that, $80 incentive bonus paid out for being a presenter or trainer. Global bonus pool, when you become a 6, 7, or 8-star, now you participate in a 3% revenue sharing pool. And that has nothing to do with the VIP that I talked about earlier. So you can see there's a lot riding on this compensation plan. Let's go through this. 1-star, we already talked about this. 1-star really just getting one group cell. When you look at this 2-star, must have 2 personal cells. Every single one of you can hit these ranks really, really quick. 3-star, 10 group cells plus 1 personal cell. You can see it doesn't take much. 4-star rather, 20 group cells plus 1 personal cell. This is have to be the simplest program to rank up in. 5-star, 50 group cells plus 1 additional personal cell. Absolutely amazing here, guys. This is when things start happening. Life begins as a 6-star. 6-star is just 2 directors, 2 5-stars, anybody from 2 separate teams within 8 generations. Also, you must have at least 6 personal cells at this point. Absolutely amazing. Now, look at this. National Director, 7-star. Now we begin to build and work with our team. You must have 2 6-stars from 2 separate teams. One must be on the first level plus 1 additional personal cell. And at this point, you should have at least 7 personal cells. I know some of you probably saying this is too easy. Look at this guy. International Director, 8-star. Rani and I are 8-star. We became 8-star within 7 months. Must have 4 senior directors on different teams. One must be on the first level plus 1 additional personal cell. It's going to look something similar to what's on the chart here. You got, you had Bob signed Mary. Mary became 6-star. You signed John. John is direct to you, and John got the 6-star. And then you have Emma down there on your 3rd level, promoted to 6-star. And then you have George, who signed Maria, and Maria got to 6-star. And now you have 4 plus 1 personal. Now you are in 8-star. And you have at least 8 personal cells at this point. Easy enough, right? We almost about to wrap this up. Look at that. A 1-year distributorship is a purchase less than $1,500. 2-year distributorship is when you purchase between $1,500 and $2,250. 3-year distributorship is when you purchase between $2,250 up to $3,000. A lifetime distributorship is when you purchase more than $3,000. So you must have at least $3,000. We would give you 3 years to do that. This is so fair and equitable. We give you 3 whole years to get positioned as a lifetime distributor. Look at this, some points to remember down here. To maintain your account commissionable, you must have at least 1 personal cell in 1 year. If you don't make a sale in 1 year, your commission will be cut in half. That's fair. If you don't make a sale in 2 years, your commission stops until you make a new sale. And then while you're not receiving commissions, what's going to happen here, your account would never be closed, and your rank would never ever change. This program is just absolutely amazing. I want to talk about this for a moment, real quick. I'm only going to go down to 6 months here, because if you teach people to buy for themselves, from themselves, you're going to make an awful lot of money here. Look what's going to happen in month 1 if you just simply got 1 person to replace their mattress. You would earn $215. In month 2, you got 2. Now you'd earn $645. In month 3, you got 4. So now you earn $1,075. In month 4, you got 8. distributors. They all replaced a mattress. You now earn $1,935. In month 5, you got 16 distributors, and you just earned $4,730. Month 5, teaching everyone to duplicate, 16 distributors, and all they did was replace their mattress. You just earned more than $13,000. Think about that. Would an extra $13,000 make a difference in your livelihood? Couldn't it determine where you live, what zip code? Couldn't it determine what school your children go to? Couldn't it determine what kind of automobile you drive? An extra $13,000 a month is life-changing for all of us. Very few people can say an extra $13,000 a month means nothing to me. I want it. So look at this guy, and I don't want to talk about the rest because I don't want to scare anybody away. And here's our 10-year vision here at Sleepm. In 3 years, we want to produce more biocrystal products, the blankets, pillows, pajamas, and what have you. In 5 years, we want to create millionaires, hundreds of millionaires. Who wants to be a millionaire? And 10 of them with 10 plus million in earnings. In 5 years, we're going to build the international head office. And in 10 years, we will open offices and warehouses in major cities around the globe. So now is the time to play that who do you know game. Who do you know in Miami? Who do you know in New York? Who do you know in Vancouver, Canada? Who do you know in Baltimore? And the list goes on and on, guys. This program is absolutely amazing. I want to get it out of your mind if you think that we're not competitive. I talked about the prices because we don't try to hide anything here. I want you to know what the price is. Look at down in the right corner here. They talk about Sleep Country having a Tempur-Pedic Luxe Breeze mattress. It's priced just under $6,000. And it's Tempur-Pedic, but it's not a biocrystal mattress. It's not a wellness mattress. And when you look at our queen size mattress is priced at $3,950. Absolutely amazing. And our topper, $1,990. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Last page, guys. Here's what I want all of you to do. I want you to get back with the person let that person know what products you are interested in purchasing. Let them know. And then let's talk about the payment option. We accept all major debit card, credit card, and what have you. And we have financing available. In the US, we use SNAP financing. In Canada, we have financing available also. So the way SNAP finance works is that a SNAP would loan up to about $7,500. And they would give you 100 days to pay it off. 100 days, you pay off the exact amount that you borrow. No interest, no kind of fees or nothing tacked on the back end like that. But you definitely want to pay it off within that 100-day window. Okay? So on that note, guys, you've been a great audience. I pride myself in finishing on time. I don't want to take up too much of your time. This is a recorded webinar, and I will make sure that it goes up on the WhatsApp group so that for any of you who wasn't able to make it to the Zoom tonight, if you have friends or guests who weren't able to make it, you can send them a recording of it. So on that note, we have it on Thursday nights. We have another webinar that's hosted by the Canadian team, and we have the doctors on there. So for those of you who want to get a bit more in-depth in the crystals and the workings of all that, feel free to jump on the Zoom on Thursday night. It starts at 5 p.m. sharp. And all of you are welcome to bring guests out to that webinar on Thursday night. So thank you guys very much, and let's go out and make it a great, great evening. See you.